9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get into the TipTut zone.
Hello everybody, welcome to the live stream. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're having a lovely chill Friday afternoon as I am. You'll notice a few changes today. First of all, we are now on 4 out of 5 TipTut members for February, which is fantastic. Incredibly generous of you all. Secondly, as well, in the top right corner, you can now see what song is playing in the background because everybody kept asking. So now you can do that, which is great. Thirdly and finally, we are carrying on with this Knights of Troll Skull illustration that we worked on last week. And there is a link, a straw poll, pinned to the top of the chat, which will allow you to vote for who we are drawing first. So, go and vote, essentially. But yeah, I'm really excited for this stream. Last time was super fun. Oh, my screen's just freaked out there, but it looks like everything's okay for you guys. Last week was super duper fun. I really enjoyed it, and you guys did too. Jonathan Wolf, hello. Maybe Sharma, thank you for being an OG member, Maybe Sharma, you lovely boy. Slice of Life, hello. Srinu Allah, welcome to the live stream. Mastix Gamings, the thumbnail was fire. Thank you very much. South London Reseller, welcome. Hi everyone, we're marking whilst I'm listening. That's the way to do it, my friend, double task. JK Digital Creations, welcome. Thekariel Muncher, hello. Wonder if I'll learn stuff here. Hopefully, that's the plan. Kadala, welcome. Thank you so much for being a member and a Tip Titan. It's Allah, what's up, my friend? Hello, welcome to the live stream. Andrew Hammond, thank you for being a member and a Tip Titan. Good morning. Thekariel Muncher, fantastic name. Well done. Noob Editor, hello. And Tim Fitzgerald, Woolly Jumper Hype. Indeed, it's very chilly here in England. We need our woolly jumpers to keep warm. And, yeah. All right, I'm going to check the votes. See, has anybody voted? Yet. Maybe Sharma's voted. Oh, okay. Drunk Goblin is in the lead at the moment. Jolly Fat Boy just got the same amount of votes as the Drunk Goblin, which is good. Pam asks, do you draw on the computer or do you use a tablet? I use a graphics tablet. It is a Wacom Cintiq Pro that I use. And it's great. I love it. 16-inch version, I believe. Catalina Major. I want to see that character have his open arms. That's the Dungeon Master character, yes. Oh dear, that has changed to mini mode, which is not what I expected. Let's see if I can't fix that. Wow, Andrew Hammond funded $5 Canadian saying good morning. Good morning to you, Andrew Hammond. It's afternoon here, but that has definitely made my morning. So I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. There you go. Our music title is back now, which is good. Very generous of you. Thank you so much, my friend. Without any further ado, then we'll crack on with some drawing, because that's what you guys are here to see. Very generous, Andrew. Thank you so much. Incredibly kind. So let's take a look at the straw poll. The Drunk Goblin has won out with 44.44% of the votes. So we'll be starting with the Drunk Goblin. Do keep voting though if you're dropping in, because I'll probably do 2 characters at least today. So we're going to be working on Chuck Chuck. So I'm just going to hide all the characters that we've done so far, especially the ones around Chuck Chuck. In fact, I'll probably just hide everybody and the background and give ourselves a nice simple thing to work with. Let's get rid of the logo, the Genasi couple, the main characters. So we're just left with poor old Chuck Chuck, all by himself in the pub. Chuck Chuck the Drunk Goblin. Maybe I'll turn on the background, but I'll reduce the opacity of it so we can see the table and stuff as well. Wicked. And we'll do the same thing with Chuck Chuck's line work. Madhawa, welcome to the live stream. Pam, hello, welcome. Zappy Path, what is good? This looks cozy, says Thekariel. It is cozy, it's very cozy here. Ali Al Talib, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for being a Tip Titan, and for those who don't know, we are creating this for Ali Al Talib today, so it's exciting that he's here in the chat. Wicked. We're starting on Chuck Chuck. Josh Colon, what is up, my friend? Welcome to the live stream. Let's do his big... I like his big old chubby cheeks that I've given him here, so we'll definitely include those. And whilst I've done the sketch, I'll be aiming to add details as we go. Because when I do my sketches, I don't really include enough details, if I'm being perfectly honest. Or at least sometimes that's what I think. I can never tell whether I enjoy fleshing out the details when it comes to line work or whether I should do more in the rough stage. I guess it's all personal preference, isn't it? If it works, it works. There's no need to overthink it. One thing I definitely want to do is get his like hairy ears in there as well. So. And if I remember correctly, this guy is like an alchemist or a tinkerer gobbo. So that's what I'm drawing him as. I do love a gobbo. Goblins are my favourite race in Dungeons and Dragons. Hands down. Oh, this song always freaks me out a little bit. It's kind of like a weird offbeat, so we'll skip that. He's got big lazy eyes because he's having a nap. He's had a bit too much to drink, his old Chuck Chuck, today. And he finds himself napping in the Troll Skull Tavern. Never wise. There's all sorts of nefarious people find their ways here. Tip Titans assemble indeed. Hello everyone. Dan Fryer, welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for being a Tip Titan. Tim Fitzgerald says, practice. If you're finding struggling with something, you practice that. I suck at drawing hands, so really dedicate some time to it. Fantastic advice. Practice is basically the only way to get stuff done. Josh Colon, how are you, Matt? I'm good, thanks. How are you? I hope you're doing well. We're having a lovely chill Friday afternoon. Drawing a goblin, so I'm always happy when I'm drawing a goblin. How can I learn to shade? We're going to do a little bit of shading today, actually. So if you keep watching, you'll find out my technique for shading, at least. What's my favourite Disney character to draw? Probably Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. That might be a fun little live stream one day, actually. Attempting to draw Disney characters. Good practice, at least. Okay, so goblins in my mind are always these like wiry, strong, but like decimatedly thin characters. So we'll give him quite lumpy arms, all sinew and muscle, and these big, long, lumpy fingers with huge knuckles. Oh, this song's a banger. Get Toff dancing to it. So yeah, I think there's probably one more live stream left in us. Left in this project, that is. Oh, the song you skipped is the favourite from the chill music. Ah, I'm sorry, my man. It freaks me out. It's like the weird offbeat drums. It really like messes with my head. The gobbo reminds me of Low Wit. Yeah, he's one of my characters. Maybe he's channeling Low Wit. Maybe it is Low Wit, and I've secretly stuck him in somebody else's campaign. All goblins enjoy a drink, though, not just Low Wit. I think I'll leave that as just colour for the almondish brown. And we'll just do line work on the bottle. That looks okay. Here I'm going to have to... yeah, we've been doing it on the wrong mode, which is dissolve mode rather than normal mode, but I don't think it actually matters too much, if I'm being honest. Almondish brown. It's the best type of wine, but I'm going to say it's got a little brown grape on it. That makes sense to me. Oh, the one that came after it. TipTut, says Pam. You're awesome. Thank you so much for these videos. Well, I'm very happy to help. Why Photoshop for this and not the Apple program? What Apple program? What the hell are you talking about? Procreate. Why not Procreate? Mainly because it's so much easier to set up Photoshop to live stream with. Essentially. And I'm lazy. Tim Fitzgerald's back. Welcome. Thanks for sticking around into the live stream. Very good of you. Looking forward to having you here, my friend. What is better for animating, Adobe Animate or Adobe Animate CC? They're the same thing. You like the offbeat song? Yeah, it freaks me out. Messes with my head, excuse me. Don't tell what? Don't tell what? Secrets hurt no one. Feels good to be part of a stream. Very chill. Never joined one. Well, I'm glad that this is your first live stream. We're popping your live stream cherry. That's disgusting. I'm never saying that again. Yes, this is a very chill live stream here. Anybody that isn't immediately chill gets a permanent ban. It's happened before. I get a bit power hungry and I just go on a banning spree for anybody that brings nastiness into the live stream. Oh mate, look at Chuck. He's looking so damn cool already. I need to remember that I can't transform with this brush though, because we've got the hard pixelated edge, and transforming it creates aliasing, which we're not doing in this design if we can help it. And of course he's a gobbo, so he's wearing tattered leather clothes. Can't have any gobbos looking put together. That would go against their stereotype. He is decimatingly thin though, so we're going to have ribs showing and stuff on this one, a little bit of stomach that we can see. And then he's going to have a big old chonky belt. I wanted him to have like a really big chonky belt buckle with tools in it and everything. And like an open pouch containing God knows what. Dope. Look at him, he's having a lovely little nap. Ironically, the chill police are not very chill. Yeah, I have to go hard in order to maintain the chill for everyone else. It's simple. Game Station, welcome. It's your first time here. Well, I'm glad you chose to spend your Friday afternoon with us here at TipTut. Excited for moving? Wembembo, what's up? I didn't know that you were Tim Fitzgerald. Wembembo. It's good to have you here, my friend. Nice. I drew the back legs a little bit too small, so I'm just going to expand those. And he's got little goblin feet, little goblin legs, with strong calves from running away from adventurers all the time. And big, malformed goblin feet. Did I tell you guys how much I love goblins? They're fucking disgusting creatures. Nice. Alright, there is Chuck Chuck the Gobbo. He needs, I think, maybe like a little sack on his back. A sack backpack. Almost. Does that make sense? If you set your Google name to Wembembo, your Google Home calls you that. This will set it off. Tim Fitzgerald. Google Home, please can you turn off the lights? Did that set off your lights? I'm gonna mess with you. Of course it didn't, because that's not how it works, but I can dream. Goblins have to carry their livelihoods on their backs because they're running away from adventurers all the time. From racist adventurers that think they're just nothing but pests. That's right, I've got a goblin agenda. And there's nothing you can do about it. I heckin' love a gobbo. And he's got to have a place to store all of his stuff, right? All of like the teeth that he's stolen. Hehe, yeah, he looks great. Oh, Chuck Chuck. I think he needs more stuff just like hanging. Maybe he's tied a human bone onto his belt, onto his bag with rope. Oh, we've also added some new tracks to the playlist, in case you couldn't tell. So we've got some nice jammy jazz in here too now. He needs just like, maybe he's got a goblin dream catcher, goblin shamble hanging off, a little bird skull, all sorts of stuff hanging off his bag. And you can have big pockets in his shorts too, just full of stuff. Nice. You actually have your lights controlled by it. Did it work? That's hilarious. Thekariel says, I'm working whilst I watch this. Glad to hear it. I'm in... Oh, Josh, hang on. Josh, mate, what's this? Matt here is incredible and this community is actually one of the best around. Oh! Thanks so much. Is there a way to join Discord? Yes, it's a members-only Discord. You can join by becoming a Tip Titan. Just click the join button. It's something like 99p a month, and you can join the Discord that way. You must, yeah, or as Josh says, you must pledge your soul to the Tip Titans. It's not a cult. It's not a cult. We're not part of a cult. You've just got to pay me in Electrum Gold, and then you'll be vaporized as life essence and reborn. But it's not a cult. I think that's Chuck Chuck's line work done. Although I have rather foolishly drawn him in front of the desk. So we'll have to get rid of that bit. But that's alright, because the table will be in the way. What is up, Ali? What's happening? Oh, we're not a cult, Kadala. Chill out, alright? This one's a banger. This is a new track that's in the playlist. Gets you pumped. Gets you pumped for doing some TipTut. Okay, maybe it is a cult, but it's a nice one. It's a chill cult. You know, you don't have to join, but if you do, it's the only way to be reborn again. You know, as eternal space fluid. But you don't have to join, but it is the only way to avoid eternal damnation. There you go. That makes it not a cult. It's not mandatory. Toff loves a jam. I'm so glad. I'm kind of pissed at YouTube though, because these things I uploaded are like animated GIFs, obviously. And when I look at them inside YouTube's, you know, emoji maker, they're animated. But then when you guys post them, they're not. So Toff just looks like she's just hanging out rather than jamming out. And that's not right. Toff's always up for a boogie. I love having these little GIFs. It's also set to loop and play songs randomly now too. So we won't have the same playlist each time. We'll have a randomly looped one out of the chosen songs, which makes for much more of a varied playlist. I didn't know this banger was in here, but I absolutely love it. Mindlaw, what's up, my friend? Welcome to the live stream. Mindlaw, for those who don't know, is the guy that made the intro song on the countdown page. He's an absolute ledge. One day there'll be a division in the cult, Team Toff and Team Phoebe. There's already a division. Blood has been shed behind the scenes. And one day every member of every Tip Titan will have to pick a side. And if they don't, they'll be banished. Banished into the grey wastelands. Oh, that's his neck right there, so that's going to be green. He is a green gobbo, right, Al? Or do you not really care? I mean, he won't be this green. This is just the base colour I'm getting down, but... in my mind, gobbos are green. Although they can be brown or often tan in the Dungeons and Dragons universe. But no. In my head, goblins are green, like old school Warhammer goblins. I agree, Al. That song does absolutely bang. Mindlord did a great job on it. So happy with it. So at this point, we're just getting our base colors down, and then I do all the shading with blending mode layers because it's way easier. I don't mind a cult. Nice one, Thickereel. Then join us. Nah, you're a legend, Mindlaw. Don't downplay it. 5 minutes into cult and chill, and he gives you this look. That's the look of pain. That's the pain look. I hope I don't give you that look 5 minutes into cult and chill. Oh, good lord. Alright, let's pick a good green by colorizing this boy here. Let's oversaturate him a bit darker. I think maybe like more like this is what I picture. Looks a bit more natural. Something like that. Nice. Various shades of brown, I think, for the backpack and stuff, though. Let's keep that nice and simple, so it doesn't distract from all the little trinkets that we're going to pop on it. I think that's a good shout. We'll have his clothes be different colours, though. I always kind of liked picturing goblins as these creatures with like a cacophony, just an absolute cacophony of colour associated with their stuff. Because whenever you see them in video games, they're always just like, oh, I live in a muddy cave and I've got a brown tent. But I feel like, yeah, of course, their stuff would be brown. They make it from leather or whatever. But they'd also be foraging like all of the feathers from all the exotic birds and stuff that live in the D&D universe. There's all these like whimsical creatures, and they have like rudimentary shaman magic and stuff. So I feel like they just have so much colourful shit, and everyone always makes them the most boring of characters. Oh, here's Mindlord's jam. Nice. Oh yeah. So let's inject some colour. They have to be like dirty yellows and stuff. But I don't see why you wouldn't have multicolored threads. Holding all these bits on. Oh yeah. Oh, this one's a jam too. We've got a real mixture of vibes of music now. Book boys. All right, stop messaging. I think you'd have like a little gold tab there. A painted skull, that seems like a good idea. So we'll have a skull color, and the top of it's been painted red. In like war tribe colors. And maybe we'll make this, instead of a normal dream catcher, it can be based on a bird feather. You know? See what I'm getting at? The trinkets on his backpack are such awesome touches. Oh, thank you so much. The track slaps harder than Davey 504. How cozy. Thank you, Sia. That's the plan. We like cozy here. Now the issue is here, I don't want to run into the trap of adding too much colour. So that's something I need to watch out for. Oh my god, Ahmed. What the hell, man? Welcome back, my friend, with another fat dono. $10. Wow, how generous. Hope all of you goblin racists are having a wonderful day, right? Everyone's racist towards goblins, and it makes me upset. I fucking love a gobbo. Very generous of you. Thank you so much, Ahmed. Didn't you have an exam or something last week? Weren't you going into an exam? How did that go? A medical test or something? I hope you didn't mean test as in like health test, but I was sure you had some kind of teaching, learning test thing that you were doing. Am I making that up? Either way, thank you, man. Incredibly generous of you. What a boy. The best boy. The real boy, the best boy. Cacao. Let's have the tops of these goggles shine a bit more, shall we? Nice. Oh, and that wart on his skin definitely needs to be a different colour green. Oops. Something like up here. And let's have like a little bit of yellow on the top. It's like a little boil. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Same thing for the ends of his claws as well. His fingernails. Let's give him some fingernails. That's the dono. Fuck me. Donated $10 to check up on the goblin racists. I'm glad you guys are into that. It's important to me. I once invented an entire race of goblins in a D&D campaign who roamed the Chalklands, which is based off of a Terry Pratchett thing, obviously, because I fucking love Terry Pratchett. And they were a race of goblin diplomats trying to convince the local city of, I think it was called like the Twin Cities of Tar and Alvon or something like that. I can't quite remember. Who sat either side of a river, that they were more than just pests. And I had this idea that goblins were incredibly good at working with flint, and using secret techniques could create flint weaponry that was harder than steel. And that was like their currency that they used to trade with the world. But everyone was super racist towards goblins because they were seen as just, you know, these like vermin. And from there, like, my love of the goblin race in D&D just flourished. And I don't even necessarily care what's officially considered canon or not in D&D goblins. I just love that any extra culture that you can add to a race which is so famously like the tutorial kill them race, that it just makes me super excited. So I love it. On a different tangent today, yeah. Yes, the medical exam is on Sunday. Thanks for remembering. No problem, man. Well, haven't had it yet. Well, I hope it goes well again. I'm sure you'll smash it. Yes, definitely come back and hit us up next Friday and let us know how it went. I'm sure you're going to absolutely smash it. No doubts whatsoever. Alright, he's looking pretty good. He's looking pretty good. I'm going to have his belt be dark brown. And he can have a nice golden buckle. Although it would actually be like brass or something, wouldn't it? But we'll call it gold. I'm happy to see our cult grow. Yeah, it's so nice to see all you TipTut and guys like here each week on the live streams. It means so much to me. It really, really does. I can't understate how much that means to me. I kind of want this to be a magical pouch, like full of magic dust or something. So he's this weirdly accomplished goblin with all this like powerful gear just strapped to a hide backpack. That's my goal here with Chuck Chuck. I don't know if that's true in universe, but it's true inside this pub that I'm drawing, so. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. He's got like a picture. This is just like a little tie, like a little scarf or something he's using to tie the bedroll shut, and the bedroll is actually going to be hide. So let's make it somewhere between those two colours. Oh, I've missed some chat. Sorry, guys. What live streams do I have coming up? After this, we're probably going to do a bit more animation. I'm also going to be doing a live stream where I design a Gestalt Principles poster that will then become merch. So that'll be like a Illustrator, InDesign kind of live stream. There'll be some animation ones, and that's it. That's all I've got planned at the moment. I kind of just see whatever I've got on and see what I think would be fun to live stream. But some graphic design ones and some animation ones coming up after this series of live streams is finished. Which hopefully you guys will dig. I think you will. I definitely think you'll dig it. Alright, Chuck's asleep. Do I need to give him more prominent eyeballs? Because... like, is it kind of hard to see where his eyes are? We can do that with shading later on, I think. Armnish brown, however, the bottle needs to be filled. Blender stream sometime, maybe. I can definitely do a Blender stream when I'm next working on like a Blender background or something, but I'm really not good enough at Blender to like pretend to know what I'm doing. So it'll be part of a larger project because I don't know that I can make an entire stream on Blender. But yeah, definitely, if that's something that you guys would be interested in, I can absolutely do a Blender live stream. For sure. The bottle of Armnish Brown has been only slightly diminished. He's a very small goblin. It doesn't take a lot to get him drunk. But who's this other glass for? What friends has he brought with him? We'll never know. For even in the Troll Skull Tavern, goblins are prejudiced against. Ah, Toff. Hello, baby. Do you want to say hello to everyone on the live stream? Who wants to see Toff? IRL. Hello, baby girl. It's your Toffifi. Hello. That's you. Toff. Is that you? Is that you? That's you on stream. Toffee. You want? Snacko? Snacko? You want a snacko? Yeah. Mwah. We'll go get you a snacko. Here you go. Not interested. She's interested in the word snacko more than she is in the actual snack. Stop dancing, Toff. I've got work to do. Alright, cool. Onto the shading now, which is the fun bit. For sure. You know what? I am pretty happy with Chuck. But he needs to be absolutely riddled with scars. Battle scars. All along his arms. Backs of his hands. Cuts on his nose. Across his belly. Tops of his feet. Boom. Battle scarred gobbo. Perfection. Isn't that the guy from Harry Potter? What, Toff? She said, Matt, nice dress. Dress? I'm not wearing a dress. Am I wearing a dress? I'm wearing Marvel pants. I'm not wearing a dress, though. Toff's got a little hoodie on as well. Just a little cute hoodie. Cute army hoodie to keep her warm because she's a tiny chihuahua with an incredibly fast metabolism. And he needs scuffs all over his stuff, doesn't he? Scuff stuff. Let's scuff up his bag a bit too. We want him looking road weary. Perfect. Alright, let's add some colour shading. What's this little little jam. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. This one's banging. Oh, I love finding new music to add to the live streams. Cool, so Master Sans, was it, that was asking about shading? We do a new layer on top that we make soft light, and we use the same line color as we have on the line work. And then when you draw over the top of it, it creates a nice bit of shading. And then we do the same thing, but with an overlay and a light color, and it creates the highlights. But first we have to think about what kind of light is coming in from the background. So we increase the opacity of the background again. And then we've got our color shades. So we've got a big old source of light coming from over here, as well as one over here as well. So it's going to be a classic highlight on both sides of the objects, which is nice because that's easy to draw. Our glorious cult leader has a sensitive side. It's not a cult. TipTut is not a cult. It's a way of life that if you don't follow, you will be punished. But that does not make it a cult. Alright, so we gotta think about this. He's gonna have shiny stuff on his tip of his nose, isn't he? For sure. For sure. And on both sides as well, because he's got light coming in from both sides. So let's darken up his lips and mouth. This song is a banger. Where has it been all my life? We'll darken up the undersides of his fingers. And the back of his arm. And pretty much like all of this bit. You need to design the glorious cult leader avatar. Well, if you do, and I like it, maybe I'll use it. Unless it's like super inappropriate. In which case, hell no. But if it's only mildly inappropriate, I'll use it. Oh, you guys crack me up. This bit is all under the table, so I feel like it should all be in shade. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or at least largely. We can do that. Like, there's not going to be no light hitting these bits because it's wicked dark. Maybe the very edge of this outside leg. But the rest, certainly not. We've got some real variety on this playlist now. I absolutely love it. It's looking okay, apart from the face here needs a bit of work. I think we need to take this raised region out of the shade. And the tips of these cute little cheeks, cute little gobbo cheeks. Yeah, that's much better. Sweet, alright. You've gone for 10 minutes and it looks awesome. Ah, well, there you go. That's what happens when you slap some colour on it. It looks great. Is it good to use the C word too many times for YouTube's algorithm? Probably not, no. Why have I been using it all the time? Who cares? Every cult member, Tip Titan, must show love to the precious leader. Yeah, this is true. You'll upload to the Discord. Just me in my underwear in a cape. Not too dissimilar from Captain Underpants. Oh my god. Me as Captain Underpants. I love that. Fucking give it a go, you guys. That would crack me up. Oh, I didn't add a label to the wine. I'm a ding dang fool. And I need to colour in the almondish brown grape as well, don't I? And I also need to colour in the cork. There we go. Alright. Back on the colour shade layer then. We just have highlights on the edges of this glass, I think, with darkness down the old middle. And the same on this bottle as well, to keep things simple. Wicked. So color light next then. I think we set this to overlay and we flip the background color with X to create nice overlays where the light hits. Color base and line work, you click shift those to get a perfect outline, and then you can work on the color light layer, which is dope. What did you miss? You missed me colouring it in? Oh, Master Sans, what were you doing? That's alright, we're going to do another character and it's the same damn thing after that, so it's no problem. All cults have the true leaders that hide in the shadow. It's Toph. Oh my god, Toph eats her own shit. She's definitely a cult leader. Definitely. How did you get those brushes that don't add anti-aliasing? This is a brush by Kyle T. Webster. It's called Kyle's Manga Newspaper Grit. And it's just a brush that just by its nature has no anti-aliasing. So that's how. It's a brush by a very talented fellow. Alright, let's add in some highlights to our favourite gobbo boy. Good old Chuck Chuck. Highlights on these bottles as well are super important because it makes them look more like glass straight away. So you can just go crazy with the highlights. On things like glass and ice and things like that. Just automatically adds another layer to it. And the good thing about doing it this way as well is if you do draw over the shadow, it creates a halfway point between the highlights, the midground and the shadow. Which means that even places under here, you can add in highlights if you want to. And it will only add to the detail without breaking anything. Or so goes the theory, at least. He needs a big shiny head. He needs a shiny wart. And a shiny cheekbone. Something like that. Add an edge to the bag, to the dream catcher, definitely to the bone. And if we can get small enough, we'll go over those pops of colour on his little trinkets. And it doesn't necessarily have to be light either. You could use it to add further detail to a pattern. On his magic pouch, for example. Edges of his legs. Maybe the other side of the foot. Separate other elements. Bosh. Final step. Take your line work and add your rim light. We just control click the line work for that. And with a normal brush and a normal blending mode, we just go to the parts which have direct light hitting them. And we just go over the black line work and make it white. You can kind of afford to be generous with this, but it's more generous the closer they are to the source of light, and the more you want to highlight an area, like the edge of his face there. Don't go crazy with it. Just get the bits that make sense. The leader's definitely Phoebe. Yeah, that's more like it, rather than Toph. Doesn't he work for Adobe now? Yeah, he's been working for Adobe for a long time. He makes a whole bunch of tutorials and brushes and things like that for them. He's great. Love Carl T. Webster. Can I stream a bit earlier? It's night in my country. Right now, no. This is the only time that I can stream during the week. Sorry. You can catch up with the streams on VOD, though. They're uploaded straight away once the stream ends, so you could watch it afterwards. I know it's not the same thing, but... if the streams become a bit more popular, I can definitely make more time for them, but as it is at the moment, I have to kind of put the work that pays first, if that makes sense. Wicked. He looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. For him, I may just reduce this rim light to, say, like 97 or so. Happy to help. Happy to help. Matt the Mighty, Toph the Tyrant, and Phoebe the Fearless. Oh, yes, someone's sending love to young Phoebes. It's because she doesn't appear in the live stream often enough because she just sleeps all day. That's the issue with Phoebes. You still didn't get an answer to what is better, Adobe Animate or Adobe Animate CC? Yes, you did get an answer. I answered you, and the answer was they're the same software. Exactly the same software. The CC just stands for Creative Cloud. Goblin reminds me of Goblin Slayer. Who's Goblin Slayer? Am I missing some incredible piece of Goblin lore that I just have never heard of before? Oh, so the last step is to take a linear gradient overlay that follows the light. So in this case, for example, we would rotate it negative 180 degrees. Pop him over the character. And he has to roughly imitate the light. Control click all of the layers you've done. Mask that sucker out. And turn it to hard light. Oh yeah. I may change it because we're losing a lot of the colour. But it does come back once you actually blend it in properly. So there we go. There's old Chuck Chuck. Chuck Chuckin' boys. Phoebe, Toph, and Matt, the holy trinity of the cult. You struggle to find time to animate stuff? Yeah, I mean, if you don't have time when you're a kid, you're not going to have time when you're an adult. Let's put it that way. Try to make time. I found time when I was a kid by not having friends or doing anything else. So what do you guys think of Gobbo? Of young Gobbo boy? I think he's done. Let's lock him off. And let's bring back everyone else. Oh yeah, we've got some nice country lo-fi going on. I'm going to hide the main characters for now because I'm going to draw them so that they don't cover up any of the background guys. But this is really coming together now. Look at this. Alright, this is great. Oh man, Ali, I'm so glad you like him. I think Chuck Chuck might now be my favourite. Look how cool he is with his little pouch and his little bird skull. Ugh, what a boy. Do you know what? Chuck Chuck and MF Doom. What's his name? Manchun and Chuck Chuck are my favourite at the moment. I think I'm going to love the hairdresser once I add some details to her. I kind of like Nervous Elf Boy. And I absolutely love John Constantine. I mean, Vincent Trench. These guys are good. Alright, so, let's save. Thank you, Maybe Sharma. It's very kind of you. I hope you like it. What's happening with that guy's arm? It seems to be clipping into the cape. What arm are you talking about? The main character's arm? Where? I don't know what you mean. These are just sketches. Like, I'll be fixing it as I actually draw each thing. Ah, yes, you're right, the elf guy. Oh, good catch. It's just because he's on the wrong layer. Nice catch, my friend. Well done. Let's take Manshoon, wherever he is. Manshoon. There's Manshoon. And it is because Nervous Elf. Where is Nervous Elf? He'll have to be above him. Where is Nervous Elf guy? Is he in... Carpenter. It's because Manshoon is above the Carpenter. He needs to go below the Carpenter. There we go. Perfect. Thank you for catching that. Thank you very much. Good catch, Tim. Layers. Photoshop layers. Am I right? Yeah, Manshoon was just on the wrong layer. He was above Elf Guy's arm. Wicked. Alright, so, quick break. But before I take a quick break, everyone click the straw poll that is the pinned comment. Yeah, nice catch, Tim. Appreciate that. Kegreel or Kegwin. Kegwin is my favourite. Kegwin is a close third. At the moment, it's Chuck, Manshoon, and then Kegwin. Look at Kegwin. Yes, there's a pinned comment. There is a pinned comment. It's an anime. They have all sorts of types of goblins. Oh my god, I'm going to watch it. That sounds incredible. I love it. Yes, there's a feat. Jesus Christ, Matt. Like, get your fucking brain together. There is a straw poll in the pinned comment. Vote for who you would like me to draw next. We have just drawn Drunk Goblin. Okay? Closely at the moment it's followed by Jolly Fat Boy, Dragon Hairdresser, Little Gnome Fashionista, Dungeon Master, and the Twin Hunks. I'm going to take a quick 30-second break. I'm going to grab a drink, and then we'll be right back, and we'll be doing whoever was doing it next. Tim, I think you've been timed out. What the heck, Tim? Tim, why have you been timed out? Have you been saying bad words? It's because you put the dot in. Yeah, you shouldn't put the links. Am I right, .wav? Streamlabs bot is like a Nazi, honestly. Vote on the straw poll. We'll be back in 30 seconds. I love you all. We are back. We've got some lo-fi jazz. I've got a hilarious haircut. Can you see that? The headphones have just kind of chopped my head in half there, which is great. Cool, cool, cool. Any suggested videos for relaxing and animating? For learning relaxing, I don't know. Learning relaxing? Learning relaxing. We're learning animating. I've got a whole bunch. For just like chilling out, I don't know. I listen to the Game Grumps. All of TipTut's videos. The music is in the top right corner of the video. The name of the music. It's just from YouTube's audio library. Alright, dope. So this is going really well. Really, really well. Did anyone vote? Let's see. Okay. It is a tie at the moment between the Jolly Fat Boy and the Dragon Hairdresser. So the Jolly Fat Boy. Ah, Solmy. Hello. Welcome back to the live stream. It's good to have you here. Imagine coming to the live stream while TipTut was going to come back. Yeah, it's unfortunate. So it's a tie at the moment between the Dragon Hairdresser, which is this character in the background here, and the Jolly Fat Boy, which is this guy in the corner. So seeing as it is a tie, we'll have a little tiebreaker. First name I see in the comments. Jolly Fat Boy or Dragon Hairdresser? 3, 2, 1, go. Solmy voted. Nice, 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 nice. Here we go. Dragon Hairdresser or Jolly Fat Boy? Hairdresser all the way. There we go. Tim got in there first. Hairdresser it is. Wicked. Let's hide everybody then. And let's reduce the opacity of the background again. Oh, and take off the black filter. There we go, much better. And turn on the hairdresser. Bosh. Lovely job. All right. Hairdresser it is. So for this we need our standard line work and we're good to go. Let's just rename the layer because we always label our layers. Josh Colon, thank you so much for hanging about. Continue to lurk and I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, you guys are too late. Tim's already said for the dragon. Alright. Oh, I have my drink now as well, so I should be clearing my throat less. Alright, so the hairdresser is ripped and has like a severe bun. But I feel like she needs more interesting clothes because at the moment she's just wearing like a tunic and a cape. So if anyone has any things they want me to add to this, let me know. Al, go do your meeting. Oh, buddy. Come back soon. Love you. Mwah. Let's start off with her face. I think she needs like... In my mind, hairdressers always have like those tiny little, like those kind of glasses, you know, where like the eyes are this big, like that, as they like peer down their nose over the glasses. You listen to me, I mean. You were first, Tim. That was the deal. All right, let's do some banging horns first of all. She's a dragon, right? So she's got to have absolutely cracking horns. And we'll do these big curved dragon ears as well. And I also like the Hellboy thing, where they've got a second set of shaved horns. And from under those we can have these small eyes coming out. Yeah, okay, that is good. Nice, alright. And then from here we can have the bun. I kind of like these random jazz country songs that are in here as well. Not jazz. Like these just random ass country songs mixed in. I I love it. Okay, we've got to get the tip of this horn in as well. And we'll do the classic scratches. An ammo belt across her chest, but it holds dresser things like scissors or rollers. That's a great idea. I love that. Did I try the masala tea? No, I got some ginger and I got some. What did you suggest? The cloves, and I made some tea with that, and it was lovely. But I haven't tried like full masala tea yet. Your teeth hurt. It started hurting whilst you were eating Skittles, but you don't want to stop eating the Skittles. That's a conundrum, Solmy. I don't envy you. I love that ammo belt idea, but it's full of like scissors and combs and stuff. Let's definitely use that. And I also kind of wanted to have like like lipstick almost. Like just straight up lipstick. But she's a fucking dragon with like chin spikes. Okay, yeah, that's fucking great. I love that a lot. I think that bit needs a bit of tweaking. Yeah, that looks great. I love that. I think she'll work slightly better without these teeth, as funny as they are. It reads a lot better without those teeth, doesn't it? When I was streaming the other day, I put on a Jazz Makes Jazz version of the Happy Birthday come about 5 times. I have no idea why. Yeah, probably because it's royalty free and they just slam it in there. Why should I tell my name? Question mark. Hi there. Welcome to the live stream. Dragon hairdresser. Yeah, exactly. That's what she is. Well, dragonborn hairdresser, technically. Mind giving a tutorial for smooth animation? I've done loads of tutorials on smooth animation. You just gotta watch them. Right, so I definitely wanted to have like a cloak. And it will need a brooch. I don't know what to put on the brooch yet, so I'll just do like a circle. And we'll have just like folds upon folds of fabric rippling off her, and I want it to be as if it's like flung over her shoulder. Yeah. So we just got like a really strong muscular back. She hasn't come into her wings yet, so she's clearly not level 13 or whatever. Maybe it'll have to be a belt rather than a bandolier. Or is it going to crash? Are we going to crash? Oh, get those pain emoticons ready. I think we've crashed. Oh, she had rollers in her horns. That's fucking dope, but I don't think I can draw that. Maybe instead of a bun, she should have like rollers in her bun. I think we've crashed, you guys. I can't do nothing. Oh no! Oh. Yep, we did it. We crashed. Pain. Pain. I'm so angry. Let's see what we can recover. I think I managed to save before it crashed. Oh. It's a man. It's a man, and Ali's missed him. He's back to wreak vengeance, and Ali's gone off to a meeting. I'm like Geordie LaForge. Beep, beep. Yeah, if you guys are my cult and you're practicing your cult powers, how come my shit crashes all the time, eh? I don't think we lost anything. I think we're good. Ah, we didn't. Lovely. Good save. Good save. Right, how do I draw rollers in this dragon's hair? If I did like... just things like that. Does that read? I don't know if that reads. Yeah, that kind of reads. 21 on the nose, you know? And the players of this campaign will know. That's great. Okay, yeah, we're keeping that. Good shout, Tim. We'll give her a belt of stuff. And she can have like one of those spray bottles that the hairdresser always sprays you with. And she could be wearing an emblem, and on the emblem is a pair of scissors, which is her sign. Her sigil. See you later, Master Sans. Catch you later. Man strikes back. I was looking like Cyclops, yeah. Or Geordie LaForge from Star Trek. Captain, I'm getting some strange readings through my heat sensor visor. They have to be hot pink. That's a banging idea, Kadalo. Well done. Cult morality +5, yeah. We're not a cult. Stop it. Okay, so she's got to be absolutely ripped. Just ripped beyond belief. So we go and we Google arm muscles. And we take this and we paste it. Wash. And we edit, transform, flip horizontal. And we pop it out here, out of the way. Alright. So what muscles, what do muscles look like in an arm? Okay, that's what we're doing now. So super important ones. Hairdresser would never go out in public in a rollers in. See, this isn't true, right? Because hairdressers, there's that famous thing of hairdressers always having terrible hair because they can't do their own hair. So a good hairdresser has bad hair. That's the hairdresser you want to go to. Because the hairdresser with good hair goes to the good hairdresser to get their hair done. But the hairdresser with bad hair goes to the bad hairdresser to get their hair done. Yeah? No? Yeah. I know I'm right. Right, so we've got weird bulgy muscle at the top. Let's do some guidelines. We've got weird bulgy muscle at the top, and then a couple in the middle. And then you've got like a squiggly for the massive bicep. And you've got the tricep with a line for that too. So let's do that bit first. Lumpy boy at the top, breakthrough in the middle, curve round of that extra Superboy muscle. Absolutely ripped. Bit of a bicep indication. Absolutely huge triceps. Bosh. And then we got a dragon spike for the elbow. Then on the forearm, you've got like that little creasy bit where the huge muscle just gets in the way. And then there's the wrist lump for powerful wrists. And you get the line that comes across like this. Huge wrist lump for powerful wrists. And then dragon thumbs with spikes on them. Calluses on the knuckles. Like so. Bosh. That, my friend, is how you cheat when you don't know anatomy. Oh yeah. few stonks. Yeah, like a good dentist had bad teeth. Less true, I'd imagine. Although the same principle, right? The same concept. Definitely the same concept. It's logic. I'm smart. I'm smirt. What am I? What's the... Is it smirt? Yes, smirt. It's me figuring out good hairdressers. And bad hairdressers logic. Alright, so she's going to have knuckly knuckles. Lumpy knuckly knucks. She's holding a steaming mug of tea because she's like your nan, you know, she doesn't drink. And I'll just do it in white now so I don't forget the curls of steam coming off the mug. There we go. We're having the dragon's claws be painted. Good idea. I'm picturing her like your nan, you know. She's your nan. She's been hairdressing for years. I've got an auntie that's been hairdressing for years. Thing is, she always looked dapper. She always had the best hair. I don't know. I think my logic is wrong here, you guys. I think hairdressers do have good hair, but for the sake of an illustration that laughs at a dragon being a hairdresser, she definitely has her rollers in. Definitely. She needs a big old shoulder muscle there too. And a bicep. And her other thumb. Which would more be like... Thinking about it, the top of the thumb would come up and then the fingernail would be behind it. Yeah, like that. And maybe you'd see tips of other fingernails coming out there. Yeah, that looks good. You don't know anymore. Yeah, she's drinking hot cocoa. It's confusing. The dentist thing really threw me. The fact that I know a hairdresser in real life that always had beautiful hair, that threw me. My theory just went tits up, essentially. It was a theory that was not based in logic. Although I thought it was. Okay, right, so she needs her belt of hairdressing equipment. So let's draw a normal belt. And let's just start there with the normal ass belt, no equipment on it. Like so, boom. Maybe a bit less. A tattoo for a hairdresser on the bicep. See, I've got her little emblem with a pair of scissors on it, and she's holding a pair of scissors in her tail. Makes her look more like a sailor, you know, like with the anchor tattoo. Maybe I love that. I'm also British. You can't tell me about dentists and teeth. Yeah, tell me about it. I've got a completely sideways tooth right at the front of my mouth. 100%, just 90 degrees turned around. Should have got braces as a kid and didn't. No idea why I didn't. I just didn't. Foolish, really. Ali is going to love this when he gets back from his meeting. I can tell already. Alright, so she needs a little hoop. And in that little hoop we'll have a backup pair of awesome scissors. Like those wicked sharp long ones that they use. Like that. And we need to just neaten up that rectangle. Gosh. So she's got a pair of scissors in a loop. She'll also need, I'm picturing like a Swiss Army knife pocket, but it's for a comb. You know what I mean? Like one of those ones that your dad has on his belt. Like a perfect little square, but then out of it is just a comb. That looks brilliant. What else? You need the spraying water bottle, didn't we? That definitely needs to be on there. So that's going to be... Let's just do it sideways so that it reads nice and easily. Like one of these. And then it needs to come out. And we wouldn't see it behind the table. But you would see the other side. And then we can just expand that circle to make it look like it's an actual clip. She looks great. One more thing for the belt. What else goes on the belt? Save. Oh, thank you, Tim. Save. Good man. Josh Colon, thank you. Kadala, thank you. My dentist actually had terrible teeth, I remember. You meant to have braces for 6 months. They stayed on for 2 years. Hasn't removed the week before I went to uni. That is a blessing, having removed before uni. I could not imagine eating all the shit and drinking all the shit I drank during uni with braces. Swiss Army comb, different size combs, and a small mirror. Mirror, definitely. I think we'll leave the comb simple because we this is such a small area to work with, you know. But we'll definitely add in the mirror. That's the last thing, isn't it? 100%. Well done. Like one of these little like shiny rectangle mirrors. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So she has a hole for her tail, and in the D&D world, she actually uses her tail as like an extra arm for cutting. So we need the scissors in the end of the tail. So we'll definitely make sure that those remain, and we'll make them really clear that they are scissors. Like that. And we'll add in a few indications of scales because I like that. Nice. That looks banging. Does this particular breed of dragon or dragonborn have spikes on the tail? Probably not. I think that looks bad. Alright. Oh, she also has a certain colour that we will look up as well. She's wearing simple skirt. It can end in like a frilly bottom because that's funny. But should have a big muscular knee, as well as a crazy strong foot as well, obviously. Gotta be strong to hold up all that dragonborn weight. Luckily most of her form is hidden behind the chairs because God knows how I would actually draw this. And we're also going to have her cape. And I'll just help myself with the edges of the chair there. Even though I think that's going to all largely be behind Chuck Chuck. Yes, it is. Oh no, her entire belt is behind Chuck Chuck. What am I going to do? We just spent so long on that belt. We have to include it. What happens if I bring her up? Just a little. Make her a little bit taller. Maybe she... here's what happens. I move her over like this and she's walking over to the table with her drink. You have to have a reflection in the mirror. Oh, fuck that. No, thank you. Oh, the razor. Yeah, the straight razor. God, there's so much hairdressing paraphernalia, isn't there? Bicep belt? I kind of love the arm. Like, it's distracting. Maybe I think we can do that and have her about to sit down. Let's bring in the background a bit more so we can see it a bit easier. Let's just go for it. Let's just straight up fix it. Let's get rid of the foot. Sod that. We don't want the foot. Because you can't really see what's going on underneath the table anyway, right? So I'm fine with that. I don't mind, like, losing those bits. And I can just come in. She's wearing a frilly skirt, so... Hang on, let's hide Chuck Chuck again. Fucking Chuck Chuck. God damn it, Chuck Chuck. Get out of the way. Okay. Let's come in here and get rid of all this. So she's wearing a skirt. And the skirt comes down like this. Something like your nan would wear. Frilly bottom skirt. I just need you to be able to draw one calf, and you probably won't even be able to see that. And like the back of the heel with a spike on it. And then we turn on Chuck Chuck. Ga-ding! Yeah. Easy mode. No one's going to notice. She's about to sit down with her cup of tea. It's just walking over to it. Perfect, right? I think that works fine. I think that is fine and dandy. And just to save my peace of mind, I'm just going to loop everything here and just hit delete. And then hiding Chuck Chuck. I know that, like, that's all that I need to draw. You can kind of see through Chuck Chuck to her dress a little bit, which will help ground it, I think. And that looks fine. And then if we bring in Manchun again, like, he fills out that bit anyway. So let's collapse the hairdresser, bring back everyone. Bearing in mind I'll be adapting the main characters anyway, so it doesn't matter. I think that works fine. I think that works. That works. She's just about to sit down. Gives it a bit more action. Gives it a bit more liveliness. And there's plenty of room for the main characters in this cycle here. Wicked. We saved it. Whew, that was close. Nearly wasted all of our hard work then. Alright, let's get rid of Chuck Chuck. And everyone else again, because it just makes it lag. I don't like lag while I'm working. It makes me upset. Get rid of the trophy too. Alright, Dave, let's get the sketch out of here. Get out of here, sketch. Get out of here. Just got the line work. Now we need a colour base layer. Now, I'm fairly certain, and he did tell me the colour of this dragon. I think it was bronze. So I will just check. Because that's quite important. Ooh. Ooh, do you hear that? How's my neck? Okay. A dragonborn hairdresser of bronze hue. Bronze, bronze, bronze. Does the arm position... Yeah, she's like holding it out, about to sit down. You know? Maybe... Like as if she's offering it to Manchun. Maybe we get rid of this arm. Okay, I'm just going to save. In case I don't like it. Maybe we get rid of this arm. And we have it coming down... to like rest on the table like that. Yeah, that works, but the arm's too short. So we take that and we just move it over a bit. Hello, Beep Boop. Guys, it's happening, and I can't believe Ali's going to miss it. Hey, baby. Where's he going? Oh, she doesn't want picking up. Can you see her? Ah, she's gone into the kitchen. You can't see her. You just saw her shadow. Yeah, I think moving... Yeah, the nails. Good shout. Get rid of them. Phoebe, you're so fickle, baby. Come say hello to the crowd. No? What if I... It's Beep Boob! That's as close we're gonna get. She's camera shy. Yeah, she's like gingerly walking over and she's got her other hand down to like brace herself before she sits because she's an old lady. That works perfectly. There we go. We fixed it. We saved it. So let's do that. She needs still like super muscly. Boom. No, that looks trash. We'll get it right. It's because I haven't planned this out, so I'm now like planning it as I figure it out. Can you see the arm behind the character? We will when it's coloured in, I think, yeah. Look, Chuck Chuck's like way below. That's the issue with not planning these things out. I think it needs to be way more over here. Let's draw the hand first because that's the important bit. Good thing is, because she's a Dragonborn, nobody really knows what their hands look like anyway. There you go. I think that works. Let's save that. A bosh. Maybe. Come on, Kadala. Don't bring in that, like, negative, passive vibe in here. I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry unless this is perfect. And I've ballsed it up because I was too busy drawing a hairdresser's dang belt. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Once we get the colour in and the shading in and stuff, it'll be fine. If not, I'll fix it off screen. I like to take my time with my sketches because, as you can see, I'm not very good. Takes me a while to get stuff right. Okay, this is coming along now, though. This is coming along now. I really struggle with hands, so it's just unfortunate that the one thing I had to draw was a hand. You didn't read your comments. I read the cat comments. Her posture looks weird with her holding and trying to sit, and then you said cat, maybe. I'm not complaining, my dude. I just hate it when I do shit like that all the fucking time. I just spend ages on something and then realise that it's just not in anywhere that someone's going to see. Josh, like, I'm not putting myself down. I just know what my weaknesses and my strengths are. And my weaknesses are, it takes me a while to plan out things properly and to figure out where stuff goes, which is why I do the planning for this kind of stuff off stream. It's good to know your weaknesses and to acknowledge them. If you go around pretending you're perfect, you're never going to get any better. Yeah, see, that looks fine once it's coloured in. Crisis averted. You went maybe on your own comment. Ah, I see, I see. I should have known. You're always supportive. It's my own self-doubt creeping back in. Although it's hard to feel self-doubt with this lovely chill piano music that we've got going on. That's her cape. I was about to colour that in as if it was her arm then, but it's her cape. Let's get her foot coloured in. Nice. Nice. Cool. Right, let's get this colour fixed. I think it needs to be a little bit more orange. Not quite as saturated. What does bronze look like? Never mind, Kadala. I know that you've got nothing but love. I was reading into my own comments there. See, I don't think real bronze colour is going to look good in this setting because the light is like... The light is very brown already, if that makes sense. You know? Like if we were to try and replicate this colour. I mean, even if we just sampled this colour, it's just going to be like a muddy brown. You know, that doesn't look... That does not spark joy, as they say. So let's start with that. Yeah, see, if you saturate it, it just becomes just what I did. Let's have something like that. That looks fine. That looks good. So we wanted like hot pink rollers for her hair, didn't we? Okay. Okay. You didn't get scolded, Katala. I just got defensive. I got defensive because I wasn't happy with what I was drawing. There's nothing but love here. Love and hot pink rollers. Nice. I think the bronze gold colour actually works quite well with these bones. Like all the spikes coming off her face. Do you suggest a Wacom Intuos Pro S to start in this? Yeah, sure. Anything by Wacom's a good shout. Ooh, this is another new track as well. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Must be a jazz piano. We need some proper white for the eyes. I think she should have bright green. Or maybe bright blue eyes. What do you guys think? Bright blue? Yeah, bright blue. That looks great. You use the Huion Q11K? Yes, Huion's also great. I do love Huion. She's going to have matching lipstick. Next to her rollers. Okay. Whoever suggested the rollers, good shout. I think like greying hair. So we'll do like a base coat. Oops. He was gone for a while, but holy cult, this looks marvellous. Oh, thanks, man. Welcome back. Hope your meeting was okay. And not too boring. We had to change what she was doing. She's now standing up because Chuck was blocking her. Too much. And we drew all these cool things on her belt. And you couldn't fucking see any of them. Because I'm a damn fool. A dang fool. She's got a lot of detail on her, this one. Many a dragony spike. Does she have any more little spikes? Alright, it's one on her heel. Yeah, we had a crash, Al. We had a crash. Aman snuck in and crashed us out. I accidentally mugged off Kadala when she was trying to help. That was on me. There was all sorts of stuff going on. I don't know what colour her clothes should be. She definitely needs streaks of grey in her hair, doesn't she? And she can have a little pink hairband. Like that. Maybe like a deep green. for the cloak. Does that work? That is quite nice, isn't it? One thing I love about this anti-aliasing brush as well means that you can fill really easily in Photoshop, where usually you get like that weird halo around the edges of shapes. You just don't get that with these brushes because they're so crunchy and delicious. Reveal the full scene and decide for colours. Yeah. They all kind of work though because of the overlays and stuff that we're putting on. They all get that kind of reddish tint to them, so... You know. I think that green works. Good tip though. Definitely a good tip. You need to decide how the colours work with your whole scene, which is definitely true. A soft pink shirt. Ooh, a soft pink skirt. That's definitely the way. A green cloak and like a soft pink dress. Ah, 100% Katala. 100%. That's going right in there. This is like your nan. Okay, so I can just do just a line like that.
Ooh, I'm gonna cut your hair, dearie, and also burn down your village and steal all your children and gold.
Think like a darker green? Yeah, I think maybe a little bit more high contrast green. Let's see. Let's see. I don't want it to have the same colour green as Manchun though. Something like that. And we'll take the pink from her lips and hair and we'll make it like a pink that your nan would wear, you know. And that's the beauty of these brushes as well. It's so easy to change their colour, again, because of the anti-aliasing. Or lack of anti-aliasing. It's super easy. What is this, like, infomercial channel music we've got going on? Let's grab that. Colorize. If we make it a little bit more red, it might work nicely. But again, we can always come back and change this once we can see what colour the filter makes it. Because of the anti-aliasing, it's so good. What's the brush pack called? It is Kyle T. Webster. Spelt like this. Kyle T. Webster. And the brush pack is his manga pack. Kyle Manga. But he gives loads of them away for free. The specific brush we're using is Newsprint Grit, which, as you can see, is a delightful brush. Aman returned. Yeah, we crashed out. It was horrible. I lost nothing, luckily, because I'd saved like moments before. But it was close. You also missed Phoebe. She popped by. Oh, she's coming back. Is she going to come say hello? You gonna come say hello, Phoebe? Gonna come say hello to the live stream and cause trouble? She's making her way over. She heard her name. Here she is. Beep boop. Don't show the world your butthole, the cat kitten. She doesn't like to be on camera. Hey, beep boop. Yeah. Oh, she's a good girl, eh? Let's see if she wants some pets, shall we? You want some pets? Oh, it's a beep boop. Hello. It's a beep boop. Gorgeous. You purring? Ah, she's begun purring. And she wants to leave. Are you playing with my chair now? You are? Stop playing with my chair. Beep beep. Will you stop? Causing trouble. When I get back down. I need to draw. Thank you, baby. I love you. She hates it when I stream because she comes over and wants cuddles and I just can't. She's a good girl. She's a good girl, but she causes trouble. I'm supposed to be drawing pictures here. Not playing with the most beautiful cat in the world. Oh, this is a classic jam as well, this one. As old as TipTut. Always causing chaos, that cat. Always causing chaos. You just draw, I'll just play with it. Could you hear her? It's this. She likes to rattle that thing, my headrest. Silly Dan cat. She's so cute though. Should I try and clip that? Where's Beep Boop playing with the cat? Playing with the chair. That'll do, yeah. All she does is like to cause chaos. But she's so darn cute, we let her get away with it. Oh, so we've had an appearance from both Phoebe and Toph on this live stream. As you can see, Toph causes less chaos. Okay, yeah, she's really coming together now, isn't she? Look how good she looks. Oh, that's brilliant. Alright, I think we need... I like the seam of gold equipment, you know, that we've got running through. So we'll give her a little golden brooch that matches her skin tone. And we can make, like, the handles of the scissors and the comb and stuff gold. And do the same for the top of the bottle. Because they'd be made of bronze too, right? I reckon. I reckon they'd be made of bronze because she's a bronze dragon. And then the blades of the scissors can just be steel blue. We'll do the same for the ones up here as well. Looking pretty dope. Alright, let's take her skin colour and make a nice dark leathery brown. Mindlaw, what's up my friend? Welcome back. You missed Beep Boop. The kitten clambering all over the desk and causing chaos. It's okay though, we love her still. Oh yeah. Alright. Oh, we just need... Let's have like a slightly reflected pink for the water bottle, and then we can draw the water in it, and it will make it look clear when we add the shiny highlights. Okay. Just gotta figure out how we're gonna put the reflection in that mirror, and then I think we're good. She needs a tin cup. Tin cup of cocoa. Jesper Shao, welcome to the live stream. That gold looks so good. Oh, thank you so much, Marius. Appreciate it. Just drinking hot chocolate, hot cocoa. Because she's your nan. Essentially. Right, let's save that. Let's bring back in the background on full opacity. Nice. And we don't have to worry about this bit down here breaking because Chuck Chuck's going to be in the way. Krakow. Like that. But we will take the hairdresser, add a mask layer, and for our peace of mind... Oh, hang on, what's going on here? Why is his highlight all messed up? Come on, Chuck Chuck. Oh no, that's okay. It just looks a bit weird because of the stuff we've got behind him. Let's take the hairdresser then. I want to see just a little bit more of that bottle. I don't know though. I think it's fine. You can see that it's a bottle. And I don't even need to put anything in the mirror because it's got see-throughness on it, which was my plan. I can just go to white. I can reduce the opacity of the brush. Put it on normal mode for a moment. And there you go. Shiny mirror. Turn back to dissolve mode. Sorry, excuse me. Hairdresser looping out a mask. On Chuck Chuck. Delete layer mask. Layer mask. See, that's messed up. And then that should fix it. So we will flip these. And just colour that in. Okay. This will be fixed when we add the blending and stuff, don't worry. So let's get rid of Chuck Chuck for now. Get out of here, Chuck Chuck. Smart. I was asking why you don't use Illustrator to make this. Because like a whole myriad of reasons. The type of way that I do line work and colour. The variety of brushes that we have available. Blending modes. etc. Yeah, you absolutely could do something like this in Illustrator. I just don't like working in Illustrator, really, for this kind of thing. Boom, nice. Color base and line. And then use that as the basis for the shadows. Yeah, Photoshop is like largely better. I'll adjust the colors when we finish doing the shading, I think. There's no point worrying about it too much. Before we've added all of the shading effects to it. The beauty of doing it in the way that I do it is that you can just edit the colors really easily. Oops. I think we just add in a little bit here. On the edge of the snout. And I find the best way to do it is just to fill it in. And then with the lasso tool, you just cut out portions. To get that shininess. For example, now I can see that I want the teeth to be brighter. So we can just color those teeth in. Go back to the color dark layer. Continue to paint in the shading. MS Paint all the way. Photoshop is for paint quitters. Yeah, you're right. I don't know what I was thinking. Definitely should be doing this in MS Paint. Only absolute scrub lords need Photoshop when MS Paint is available. Remembering there's no light bouncing off of below, so these bits should probably be in darkness. There is light coming over from the right hand side, which will create a highlight. And we'll definitely create a highlight on the edge here, making the rest of this fall into shadow. But let's give the shoulder bit a bit more of a edge highlight, as well as some of these creases. Darken up the belt and this back cloak for sure, apart from one edge. And this bit's right next to Chuck Chuck, so we definitely want all of this bit to be dark, because that'll really help with the contrast. Not even sure if we can see this bit, but we'll paint it in anyway. And down here definitely too. Yeah, see with the shading that pink looks a lot more grounded. And then when we add Chuck Chuck in on top, when we add the gradient in a minute, that will help separate this pink highlight, which we may have to remove. But we'll see when we actually come to add the last layer in. For now, let's leave it and come back to it at the end. I'm waiting for my D&D session to start, and ironically you're drawing D&D characters at the same time. Well, Bunny Tie, everyone loves a bit of D&D. Nothing wrong with that. Hope you enjoy your session. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, let's look at some highlights. Bosh. 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 She needs loads of highlights on her glasses. And on her lips. Mwah, to make them kissable. On the teeth. And on the tips of each of these fringe spikes. Loads on the golden metal. And this kind of rim light is great in this environment because it makes it look like the flickering flames from the torches are a lot more convincing. More highlights to her bun, which looks great. Edge lights here. And to help highlight the edge of that robe, I think, too. Just one little one down there. Oh, we're going to have to be careful here because this overlay makes it white. So we'll use a light hand. Plenty on the water bottle to make it shiny. And the edges of the scissors too, to make them look sharp. And a little bit of a speckling to the mirror. As well. Alright, pretty dope. Rim lights then next. Let's control click those line layers and see what's up. Definitely over here on the edges of her snout. And knuckles and stuff because there's a massive light coming in from the right. glasses too. If he needs the membership goal by the end of Feb, he should play something on that guitar. I could do that. We were in a band, yeah. Many a band, in fact, with different names. Although the Spice Merchants was my favourite name. We played like covers. I don't want this to be something that isn't what was advertised, though. You know, I can't just start playing music. Well, this is an art stream. People have tuned in for the art. Boom. Looking nice. Let's save that. Let's grab our nice rectangle and fill this sucker in. For this one, I think we're going to need actually a 3-way split. So let's do that. We're going to need a bright colour. Sorry, rather a bright colour. Going into a darker colour. Going into a lighter colour. Moment of truth. Whoosh. And let's slap Chuck Chuck on top. Nice. I think for Chuck Chuck here, I'm going to take his rim light off this portion, because we need that separation between the characters. I think you guys agree. Just mixes in with the pink badly. And what I'll also do is underneath all of Chuck Chuck's layers, I'm just going to take my soft brush tool I might try this. Like that. And just create a bit more of a separation. Nice. I think that looks pretty dope. Chuck Chuck locked. Hairdresser locked. Let's bring everyone back in. And now is the time you can mess with the colours if you'd like. For example, taking the pink colour base and changing it. Something more like that. Spice Boys. Playing bass in a metal band called Uncle Dad and the Family Secret. That's fucking great. The most handsome band in the land. Oh. That band sounds great. Uncle, Dad, and the Family Secret. 4 out of 5 Dentists is a great band name as well. Looks wow. Thank you. I think it looks good too. I wish I could figure out a way for Chuck to separate out Chuck a little bit. You know? I don't think that's doing it for me. Maybe we need a light. Maybe Chuck needs a glow. Just a little one. Just to separate out our boy. No, I think it looks fine because he's not meant to be like front and center anyway. You know? I think he's fine. Okie dokie. Let's have a look then. We've done quite a bit. Quite a bit indeed. Look at all these characters. That steam, however, looks rubbish. Let's fix that. Hairdresser line. This area. Filter. Blur. Gaussian blur. Bring that window. Like that. And then I think we're going to have to edit this mask. There we go. That looks better. Maybe we'll reduce the opacity of it a bit as well. Let's cut it and stick it on its own layer. Call it steam. Yeah, much better. Phoebe snuck through in the background. God, you guys are observant. I can't sneak anything by you guys. Okay, we have a choice. We have a choice. Remaining characters. Characters yet to be drawn. Jolly Fat Boy. Over there in the corner. Small gnome halfling character. The doppelganger twins. Or the dungeon master. This guy at the front. We've got 40 minutes left. I don't know if we'll be able to finish a character in that time. So, and my back really hurts. So I might end it there for today. In fact, I think I will. I think I will end it there for today. This has been an incredibly fun stream. Thank you so much, everybody. This is really, really coming together now. I'm kind of in love with it. Look how much we've done together. Look at all this cool stuff. I cannot wait to see this thing finished. I think it's going to be brilliant. This is a fun stream. I think next week, depending on people's vibes, we may or may not carry on with this stream. We might do something else. But we shall see. I've been really enjoying it. I hope other people have as well. I guess we'll just have to wait and see whether interest in it keeps up or not. I'd love to carry on. So maybe I'll just make that decision. Let's turn that to normal mode. And see if it works. Oh, it's because I'm on the wrong dang brush. That's why. Because I'm a heckin' fool. I'm a heckin' fool. Bish bash bosh. That's much better. mask. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see what people want. Oh wow, Ali, thank you so much. That's really generous. You're a lovely human being. Very kind of you. So unexpected, man. The guitar. People want some guitar. I don't even know if it's in tune. The guitar should be Discord only. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we'll pop a little... It's out of tune. It's way out of tune. Yeah, it's too out of tune. Tell you what, if you guys come back and remember next time, we'll play some guitar next week. That's a promise. How about that? So thank you very much, everybody. I really appreciate it. This stream's been a lot of fun. Ali, thank you for the generous donation. Ahmed, thank you for the generous donation. Thank you for all my lovely, very supportive Tip Titans. Join the disc cult. It's definitely a cult if we have sing-alongs. You're right. Okay. Fine. Whatever. I love you guys. It's been great fun. I'll catch you all next week. Same time, same place. 2 to 5 p.m. Friday afternoons. Thank you so much, everyone. This has been brilliant. I'll catch you later. Bye.